Welcome back to Dakota News Now at 4. Believe it or not, already July, which means that we have Emily Harris with Siouxland Libraries joining us for some new books to add to that reading list. And starting from make sure I get this right to left. I had to reverse it. That's how to think for a sec. So this is our darkest one that we're starting off with.
Yes.
What would you assess for this one?
It's a true story. It's a tearjerker, if you like tearjerkers. Oprah recommended it, so it's got to be good, right? It reads like a novel. Her mother, the author's mother, died when she was 11, and she knew it was coming. It was cancer, so she had time to prepare, and she left her daughter gifts for milestones in her life. So like birthdays until she's 30, graduations, that type of thing. And when the book starts, she's down to the last 3 gifts: engagement, marriage, and first baby. So it's about her grieving process and a coming of age story.
Okay. And then as we progress a little bit further left, you say these ones a little bit more lighthearted for the most part.
Yeah, they get a little bit lighter as we go this way. So this one, the mother dies in this one as well. It's fiction though. If you like psychological thrillers or suspense, this would be a good one for you. So after the mother's death, all of her adult children come together to go through her things, and they see home videos and they think, oh, how fun, nostalgia. And they stumble across one that they haven't seen before, and it is of her father covered in blood. There's a dead body, and they're making a pact to get rid of it. I don't know why you would do that sort of thing on video for someone to find later, so I'm curious about that. I haven't read this one yet, but it's very popular at the library right now.
Because they knew it would make a good book and or a good story to tell anyways.
Yeah.
Now, Long Island, are we going to New York in this one?
Yes,
Okay.
and Ireland.
And Ireland, okay.
Yes. This is the sequel to the book Brooklyn. And so if you saw the movie Brooklyn, that's what that book was based on, and it's very well known itself. So if you read that one, you'll like this. The main character is living in Long Island, and she's feeling a little bit disconnected from where she lives now, and most of her connections are still back in Ireland. One day, a man knocks on her door, and she answers it, and he says, "My wife is pregnant, your husband is the father, when the baby's born, I'm bringing it here." And so she's trying to process that, and like once she hears the news, she doesn't have anyone to call. She's like, what do I do? So it's about her coming to terms with that news.
And for our final one, this one, if you need something really nice, you say this one's your lightest one.
Yes, if you're looking for a book about a summer romance, that's
This is the one to go for. Okay.
You'll get what you see in the title. It is about a woman who's had a rough 2 years with divorce and her mother passing away as well. And one day she gets up, she puts on real pants, not sweatpants, and she thinks it's going to be better, and her dog pees on a stranger, a man, which is a great conversation starter, and it turns into a summer romance. So.
See, always the dog's best friend, or man's best friend, I guess,
Yes.
in that category.
Yes.
You all also have a couple more events that are kind of proceeding as well, too. What else do you have in store?
We have Joey Leone coming on July 14th to the downtown library at 3 o'clock. We anticipate that it'll fill up, so register right away. But he is going to talk about the history of blues in America and play some songs. He was
Okay.
actually at Jazz Fest in 2017, so it's a one not to miss.
Well, especially if it's going to rain and do some of the things on and off that we've been talking about, too. Emily, thank you. Always good to see you and hear what books there are to let it up on the queue. That's endless for me now. And